Hey guys, today I will show you how to host multiple websites on one VPS server using Contabo Cloud VPS and CloudPanel. In this tutorial, I will be using Ubuntu 22.04 LTS installed on Contabo Cloud VPS, and then install CloudPanel and just add a records on our domain register for our domain to work. So let's get started. I'll be using Contabo Cloud VPS. I'll sign up for VPSS, and of course, if you choose 12 months, set one-time setup fee is waived. But if you choose 1 month, you'll have an 8.49 setup fee. Up to 6 months, you have as less as 3.99. But if you choose 12 months, there is no setup fee. And I'll be using United States because I'm planning to have an audience or audiences in the United States. And the fastest way to host your website is using NVMe storage. I just use an NVMe instead of a regular SSD. And of course, this part I will be using 22.04 LTS, Ubuntu 20.04 LTS, and of course I'll generate a new password. Be sure to store this in a safe place because we will be using these credentials when connecting to our server using command line. And for networking, I'll leave it as is, no private networking. If you want to add an additional IP, you can add, but I'll just choose the free one. And add-ons, I'll just leave it as is and click next. And fill in the necessary fields here. I'll just put my email here. Just copy this one here and click next for the payment. This is how easy to sign up with Contabo Cloud VPS. So once you're done here, Contabo will send you an email with your login credentials on Contabo, and it will take up to 3 hours for Contabo to set up your VPS. Once it's done, you can log into your or connect to your VPS using SSH. Okay, now my VPS has been set up. It's time to log into our Contabo first. Okay, now I am here on my Contabo dashboard. Let's go to VPS control, and the status is running. Now we can log into our server via SSH. We will be using a free SSH client called Bitwise. Okay, now let's connect to our server via SSH. Just open Bitwise. Put your server IP address here, this one, and use port 22. Click login and click accept and save. So your username should be root and your password is the one you have generated when signing up with Contabo. Click OK and click this new terminal console Well, now we are connected to our server. Let's install CloudPanel. Okay, let's go to our website here. I'll put a link on the description box so that you can refer to this anytime. And first, let's update our packages first. So just copy this one, right click and click enter. Next, we'll install CloudPanel. CloudPanel is a free web hosting control panel. It is a great alternative to cPanel. If you don't want to use cPanel, you can use CloudPanel. It's great. And we'll install CloudPanel using this installation script. So just copy this one. So if you will face an error when running this command, just go to their official website, because the echo value changes every time, and I believe it's for security reasons. So this one, echo. So I'll just copy this one, paste it over CLI, and it will install automatically CloudPanel. And let's just wait. And by the way, we have just chosen MySQL 8.0 instead of MariaDB. If you want to use MariaDB, it's fine. You can use MariaDB using this command. So okay, we have finished installing CloudPanel. For best practices, you can restart your server. So I'll just copy this one first. This is your IP address and port 8443. Let's start our server. So let's just click this icon here, start. And we'll wait for a few minutes. Okay, now let's access our CloudPanel. Just click advanced and accept the risk and continue, because IP address cannot be issued with an SSL. So, and I'll just use John Doe and John.Doe. Okay, web shanks, and password will be a secured one. You can generate a secure one. Click agree and click create user. So let's log in using our username, password, and click login. So now we are here on our CloudPanel dashboard. Let's try to add a WordPress website first. Just click add, create a WordPress website. And Our domain will be webchunks.store. Okay, or just webchunks. And okay, just password here, and just click create. Okay, store these credentials to a safe place, and I'll just go to back to sites and click manage. We'll issue an SSL so that we can access it securely. So under actions, just choose new Let's Encrypt certificate, and first we will add an A record for non-www and www. So this domain is registered on Namecheap. So let's go to Namecheap. So I am here on my Namecheap dashboard, and I'll just click manage. You can use any domain register, but I'll choose Namecheap. So we'll be using basic DNS. Click advanced DNS, and I have an A record for non-www and www. So just don't mind this 3 here. So if you don't know how to add an A record, just click add new record here, and choose an A record. Your host, if you will have a non-www, just put that, and of course your IP address is your server IP address, and just click save here. If you want to have a www, so just put www and IP address and click save. So I have already added here so that we can add an SSL, and by the way, it will take at least 24 hours for the DNS to propagate. So let's install an SSL for our domain here. So just click create and install. Okay, great. Now we have installed an SSL. Okay, let's try to access our first website. So now we have successfully hosted one website in CloudPanel using CloudPanel on Contabo VPS. Now let's try to add another one, but this time we'll just install an HTML site. So let's go to dashboard. Just go to sites and click add site here. So I'll just be creating an HTML site. So click here, and I'll be using my second domain, this one. So we have first website here. Next is an HTML site, so just click create. Okay, great. Next we will install an SSL for this one. Go to SSL TLS, and under actions, new Let's Encrypt certificate, and of course we will add an A record for this. We cannot install an SSL if we don't have an A record for our domain. So let's go back to Namecheap main list. So here just click manage and go to advanced DNS, and here I have already added a record for non-www and www. So this is already propagated, so we can install SSO for this tutorial. So let's go back to CloudPanel, click create and install. Okay, great. Next, we will go to File Manager. So let's go to htdocs. Go to our domain folder, and here we have index.html. So let's try to access our domain. That will be hello world, but we will delete this one. So just click delete. Okay, so here I have downloaded a free website template. It's actually HTML and CSS. I'll just extract this one first. Click extract and click HTML, because we will put the index file on our root folder. So I'll just choose all, go back here first, and I'll just drag and drop this, all this file here. Okay, I'll just refresh. Okay, now let's access our second domain. So this should be an HTML, static HTML and CSS. So just refresh this one, and now we have an HTML website here. So this is how you will host multiple websites with CloudPanel and Contabo VPS. So I have here my WordPress website. I have here another website that is an static HTML, and you can also add other CMS like Joomla, Drupal, Laravel, and other e-commerce like PrestaShop or Commerce, and WordPress with Commerce. So this is how great CloudPanel is. So okay, this ends our tutorial. I hope you learned something. If you have any questions, just drop them on the comment section, and I'll try to answer them all. So please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you on my next video.